A comprehensive guide on Crassula Perforata string of buttons, 6 simple steps to grow a successful plant. SideGardening.com. Tropical Crassula Perforata, string of buttons, is very popular among succulent lovers. It proliferates into a neat, compact shrub and is perfectly okay with plenty of sunlight. Also, the plant looks great in hanging baskets with a company of other succulents. Plant origin. Crassula perforata, string of buttons, is a member of the genus Succulents in the vast Crassulaceae family. Crassula is a genus of tropical evergreen plants that grow mainly in the southern hemisphere. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos. Plant's characteristics. The stem is encircled by a ring of leaves that develop in a spiral pattern. With rosy pink margins, they may be rather eye-catching. The trunk is flat, long, thick, does not branch, and grows through the leaves. Stems grow over 8 inches, 20 centimeters, in height and are densely leafy. The leaves are rhomboid and round, dense, and thick. At times leaves take on reddish hue color from the intense sun at the edges. Cold hardiness. Subject to night and day temperature differences, the plant develops better. The preferable temperature range in spring and summer during the day is 73 to 79 degrees Fahrenheit, 23 to 26 degrees Celsius, and at night at about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius. The optimal temperature during the fall-winter season is 53 degrees Fahrenheit to 59 degrees Fahrenheit, 12 to 15 degrees Celsius. However, it usually withstands temperatures of 42 degrees Fahrenheit to 44 degrees Fahrenheit, 6 to 7 degrees Celsius. Watering requirements. Water the plant moderately, in small doses, with a pan or dripping. In summer, once a week watering is enough. Between watering, ensure its soil remains fairly dry. In fall and during the winter holidays, reduce the watering. It is enough to moisten the soil once in 2 weeks. It should dry 1.18 inches or 3 centimeters deep. Humidity. Crassulas do not require moisture or humidity, hence, avoid increasing moisture in its environment, even in intense heat. Once a month in summer, you can clean its leaves in a warm water. Ventilate the room regularly. The plant needs dry, fresh air. Soil. During dormancy, refrain from fertilizing the soil. Revitalizing the plant may continue in late March. It is better to use ready-made liquid mineral fertilizers for cacti and succulents, with high potassium and phosphorus content. You can use low-concentration nitrogen fertilizers for young seedlings for the active growth of stems and leaves. Apply fertilizers once every 3 to 4 weeks. Lighting. String of buttons prefers lots of light. On average, plants should be provided with at 5 hours of light daily. Propagation. Cuttings or offshoots of the mother plant can be used to reproduce the string of buttons. Simply twist a good leaf from the mother plant to propagate from cuttings. Get the entire leaf, not just a portion of it. Plant the cutting in a well-draining potting mix after a few days. To help root the cutting, it is important that the exposed end of the cutting calluses. Wait until the offshoot is of a respectable size before cutting it from the mother plant. Only use a sharp and clean knife when dealing with offsets. Repotting. It would be best to repot yearly, and it's best to do so in the spring. First, prepare the soil, then transfer it to a pot or container larger than the previous one. Remember to cut out infected and dry parts when repotting. How to care for Crassula Perforata plants in 6 simple steps. 1. The first step is to provide the plant with enough light. This type of plant does not need direct sunlight, but it does need at least some indirect light to grow well. If the area where the plant is kept does not receive any natural light, then it should be placed near a window where it can get some indirect sunlight from time to time. 2. The second step is to water the Crassula Perforata once every 2 weeks or so. It should be watered when the soil feels dry and not wet, and make sure that there is no standing water in the container. 3. Allow the Crassula Perforata to dry by placing it in a warm room, 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, out of direct sunlight for about 1 week before potting it in a larger pot. 4. Make sure the new pot has good drainage holes and is not filled with soil, but instead use a peat moss-based or perlite-based medium. 5. Water regularly until the plant is well established in its new pot. Remember to mist frequently throughout the day if it's hot and humid out. 6. Use a well-draining potting mix, do not use garden soil. Managing pests and diseases. This plant can attract many insects, and humans alike, but this plant is resilient and hardy by nature, and in case of threats, managing such problems is relatively easy. Examples of treatments. Treat mealybugs and scale insects with alcohol and then clean them by hand. It would be best to ease spider mites infestation with insecticide, such as neem oil. The primary way to kill a healthy plant is overwatering, so monitor it, and the plant should be just fine. Best uses. The beautiful nature of Crassula Perforata makes it perfect for a houseplant decorating your home majestically. Therefore, you can pot or hang them from the ceiling. Crassula Perforata is popular because of its unique appearance and is also a beneficial plant. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos. Thanks for watching.